Hey, do you like Blink?
Yeah.
Are you interested in learning how to use it more effectively and finding fellow Blink players?
Heck yeah.
Well, I've got just the place for you. Join the Blinkville Discord server to find people of your kind and learn how to become the best you that you can be.
Woo. Thank you, Roger.
What's going on, guys? It's Roger, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over something that I think the Blink community needs, and that would be a set of terms that we can use and know exactly what is being talked about. I call it the Book of Blink. Along with having unified terms for our community, it will also help anyone who watches my videos, as I use these terms often to describe what I'm doing. Whether we are talking about a blink using the distance it travels, or the timing of when the blink goes off, I'm here to explain them all. So, let's hop in and cover our little Blink dictionary. Most of these are fairly straightforward, and the name should give you a good understanding of each term on its own. Here's the definition for a long or far blink. A long distance blink. The long refers to the distance traveled and not the timing of the blink. Long can be interchanged with far. Here's an example of a long distance blink. These blinks are most useful while rotating around the map and covering distance rather than for combat situations. This is one of my favorite blinks to use, and one that can really let the potential light of Blink shine. A quick blink is a blink wherein the player presses their jump key as fast as possible after the initial jump. The quick refers to the timing of the blink, often used for quick repositioning in combat. This is not a blink you will be using to get around the map or up on ledges often. Instead, it will be used in tighter quarters to outmaneuver enemies. I often use these in my Blink map guides, as they are instrumental in traversing maps with Blink. A late blink is a blink wherein the player presses the jump button for the second time, long after the initial jump. The late refers to the timing of the blink. Can be interchanged with a forward blink, which we will go over next. The fact that we are pressing our jump button for a second time so late contributes to our blink carrying us much further forward than it will height-wise. As stated in the last term, a forward blink and a late blink can often go hand in hand. The noticeable difference is referring to one by its timing of triggering our blink, and the other by the direction it takes us. A forward blink is a blink which carries the player with mostly forward momentum and not much height. Usually the best blink to use for cover-to-cover movement. Can be interchanged with late blink. As stated above, this blink is most useful when traveling from cover to cover, as it does not offer your guardian much height, as to avoid snipers or long-distance shots over walls, and can simply carry you to the next bit of cover in front of you. This is one of the most powerful blinks in our arsenal for out-of-combat movement, and can easily take your blink play to the next level. A short blink will need to be performed as you are coming down from a jump. A short distance blink. The short refers to the distance of the blink, and not the timing. Performed by blinking late while not moving much in tandem. The lack of movement is what differentiates this from a late or forward blink. Sometimes it's useful to reposition small distances without wanting to move much, and that is where short blinks come into play. Now that we have our main terms covered, I want to show you some edge terms that are still useful to know. A blink wherein the Warlock goes straight into the air with no other momentum, typically used to bait enemies through doors as a pseudo-hunter jump, or to get up on high ledges. As stated in the term, this blink can be used to bait enemies chasing you through doorways into running right under you and straight into a shotgun blast. Or, if you wish to reach a high ledge in front of you, but don't want to bump an overhang for example, you could stand under the ledge and blink straight up to it. Sometimes we launch ourselves way too high up and need to get back to the ground as quickly as possible. A blink performed when falling out of the air and wanting to reach the ground faster. The Warlock will look straight down towards the ground and blink. This is a nice recovery blink for when you make a mistake and need to get those boots back on the ground. On occasion, there will be an enemy in front of you who you are in a gunfight with. They back up behind a wall to reload, and you can either turn and run, or use one of these. A blink wherein the player is moving backwards as they press their second jump button to trigger the blink, thus giving the blink backwards momentum. Great for disengaging from a fight while still keeping eyes on the enemy. You create some distance and are still ready to re-engage the moment your opponent steps back into your line of sight. Now, this is a technique that I've been slowly weaving into my play, and I only just discovered it recently. A blink maneuver wherein you jump and blink immediately on a slightly inclined position, for example, stairs or hills. As you can see, if you blink as fast as you can after running and jumping into a slight incline, then it will launch you into the sky. The thing with this is that it will sometimes launch you into an invisible ceiling and can seriously hurt or even kill you when it slams you back down. I can't say that I fully know just how it could be utilized in practical play, but I will be trying to mix it in as I play. I plan to make a dedicated video to this odd phenomenon at some point, so everyone can see how strange it is. Well, those are the terms in the Book of Blink. Hopefully that will help you understand me more often when I say them in my videos, and maybe the Blink community as a whole can adopt them into our lingo. If you enjoyed, then I'd really appreciate it if you left a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload in the future. I'll be working hard to get content to you all in the coming weeks, and especially as Witch Queen launches. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, Guardians.